as the night continues. So this pack's pretty sweet. The big hitters here are Dryad, Greenseeker, and Golos, but I don't think I'm missing an opportunity to draft Golos. This card's really sweet. Like the 5-color Golos decks are very, very cool. They do very, very sweet things. Just kind of thinking through what I would like to rotate. I guess I needed an explanation point. Might be why. 2 secs, guys. Just thinking one of my commands might be broken, which is always not great. But let's just see if it's being a bit of a stickler. Oh, it is. Okay, never mind. Twitch is broken. Yeah, I think I'm just taking Golos here. Pretty happily taking Golos here. Okay. Was kind of hoping just to see a land to marry up with Golos. I'm told Crocs is very good, but it doesn't tend to play very well in these types of decks. There's actually just not a lot for me here. As unfortunate as that seems. Huh. I actually just have no idea what I want from this pack. Oh, Barman, I'm sorry. I missed your redemption. I'm very, very sorry. I'll refund that for you. I didn't see it in time. Twitch was having a bit of a moment, and I just didn't see your redemption. I'm very, very sorry. Yeah, Twitch seems to be having a bit of a hissy fit. I've lost chat, for example, so if you're putting messages in chat right now, I can't see them. So very sorry about that. Hopefully it resolves itself in a moment, but we just don't seem to have any chat, which is obviously not great. Lake Claim is pretty busto in general in this cube, I think. It's pretty good. Yeah, that would explain why commands weren't working. And why that code probably didn't get redeemed either. But yeah, I can't actually see anything that's being posted right now for no fault of my own. Going to take Dryad of the Elysian Grove pretty happily for the Golos deck, I think. Try and move ourselves into green-blue. Escape to the Wilds wheeling would be nice. I'm not gonna restart the stream or anything, but I'm just gonna try and restart a couple of features of OBS and stuff like that, and try and get it all fixed. But I get the feeling it's Twitch side, not my side. Pretty sure I'm just taking this pathway here. Jace is good, but I want a couple of lands to start diversifying what I'm capable of doing moving forward. Really sorry for not seeing your messages, guys. Hopefully I'll have you back in a minute or two. It's just being really weird. Pretty happy to pick up Chromatic Orrery. This card is also busto. It does many, many silly things. So hopefully we can find some more payoffs to leverage this. Pretty sure I'm happy with Evolving Wilds as well. Would love Field of the Dead here, obviously. Field of the Dead would be the big one. Boop. Yeah, I think Twitch blew up. Sorry, guys. Hopefully I'll have you back shortly, because I like talking to you. But, does not seem to be on my side. I do like Wayward Sawtooth for the same reason I like Dryad in these decks. But Essence Scour is also quite good. We were very happy with Sawtooth last time. I'm gonna take this and see if we can build like Lands Matters. If we're building Lands Matters, Phylath might be fine, and Barman did politely request me to take it. Yeah, we might be able to get there with this. We'll need to pick up a few lands in the future, but not impossible. This is our pack coming back. Don't think we can really play anything in this pack, basically, ever. No one taking Croxer is tragic, though. There's a world that I play Spell Pierce. It's just not a very common one. Crawling Barrens is a nice, sweet little land. You might want to shoot her up sometimes with Golos. Waker of the Waves is perfectly defendable. Yeah, we're going to need some help here. In Pack 1, Pack 2. Yeah, it would appear... I'm just getting a couple messages through from a few people. Saying that Twitch is also shitting itself for you. Yeah, it's... I'm guessing it was not just me. And it is very much a client-side thing. Yeah. If you are still knocking around, sorry guys. Hopefully I'll be able to chat with you again as soon as possible. Twitch is just having a moment. Oh, the Jace Wield. So, realistically, I'm looking for... what do you call it? Looking for Growth Spiral, Field of the Dead, ways to pop lands into play. I would splash Felidar Retreat in a deck like this. So a couple of good options on the horizon. I have to keep checking to make sure it's not me. I'm like super paranoid that something on my end has gone horribly wrong, but Twitch appears to have just exploded. Okay. This pack is kind of garbo, I'll be honest. None of the haymakers that we were looking for. Commit to Memory is like fine. Like fine to good. We'd love Hydroid Krasis as well, by the way. Just thinking through cards that we'd want to open. This is way less fun when I've not got people to bounce off of. Oh well. Good chance I'm just taking the land here. I kind of need to work on picking up some more ways to activate this, but I need a lot of things to get this deck to look reasonably comprehensible. I think I'm just going to take the Temple of Mystery, and let's see where we end up. Shark Typhoon is gasoline. I would like Castle Garenbrig, Lotus Cobra, but this is pretty absurd. Yoink. Okay, nothing really here for us. Wow, Twitch is not happy. I'm getting like error messages all over the place. I'm really sorry, guys. It's just have to make do for now, I guess. I'd love a triome or two just to try and tie these together. I need some more early interaction. Maybe Ruin Crab's okay. I guess we could pick up more mill elements with the Jace. That might lead us somewhere. Yeah, I just got your message personally, Barman, and yes, I'm in the same boat. Twitch is just kind of exploding on my end. Godfarer's Gift is bananas, but I'm not sure we can really keep taking massive payoffs when we're struggling on early plays. I play so well with Waker of the Waves, though. Even like Jace milling our set. Yeah, alright. This is the last massive payoff I'm going to pick up. I'm hoping to try and grab like... Thirst for Knowledge now to try and tie this together. A couple of lands that would be nice. Brazen Borrower seems like an easy pick for us, though. We need some early interaction. I really need some ramp as well. I need some ramp. Yeah, pretty bad. So. Nothing here is stellar. Voracious Great Shark is playable, but I guess I could just take one of these lands to fulfill the colour for Golos, maybe. I don't have a black land yet, so I guess I can take Drowned Catacomb. I don't think I'm ever really playing the Shark. Fable Passage is huge. I will happily snap that one up. People don't take this thing high enough. It's very, very good. The Abzan Triome would be a nice one to pick up, but we'll live with Fable Passage. Sadly, I don't think any of this makes the cut. Sphinx's Revelation is probably just not good enough. by itself. It's just the Insolent Harbor. Dungeon Geist probably isn't great either. Song of Freyalise is at least playable. Really need some early ramp or removal here to tie this shit show together. We are looking a bit awkward as things currently stand. Hoping to try and fix that in pack 3. Yikes. Yeah, Twitch is not happy. None of this pack is making the cut, basically ever. So it doesn't really much matter. There's a World Ice Splash Assassin's Trophy, I guess. I have a message from Barman, just about. But I only got the without badges message. So if you sent something before that, I didn't see it. Yeah, Twitch is having a real bad time. Speaking of having a real bad time, this deck is not looking good. Missing a lot of payoffs. Just didn't really come together. Pact Negation isn't awful in a deck like this because you're jamming expensive sorcery speed threats. Lets you defend them reasonably well. Into the Royal is like fine, but this pack isn't stellar for us. There's no massive haymakers. I think I'm taking the Pact. Try and defend myself as I go along. Okay, well this is really rough, because Patient Rebuilding is pretty gasoline in a deck like this, but I think I just need to take this Growth Spiral. There's a chance I can be greedy and take this and hope this wheels, but like, look at our fucking mess of a curve. Like, I just can't take that risk, I don't think. I just don't think I can. Both Essence Capture and Wilt are perfectly reasonable. I think I prefer Wilt. It's a little more flexible. Thirst for Knowledge seems really good in a deck like this. Got tons of expensive artifacts that we can go chucking away to try and smooth the draw out. Exclusive Mage wouldn't be bad. Brontodon, Reclamation Sage, both pretty reasonable, but gonna take this Thirst for Knowledge. See how it holds up. Supreme Will seems actively kind of okay here, honestly. So, yeah, sure. This deck is still lacking a lot, but it's at least trying to find ways to win a game slowly. This might not make the cut, just because we didn't really pick up lands to help splash it. Good God. Okay. Well, that button works again. That's a start. A Spectral Sailor is actually not completely unplayable. Don't mind that. Where were you last draft? Prowl's Expertise is not great in a deck like this. We don't have too much stuff to cast off of it. It's not bad, honestly. Probably better than Witching Well, so sure. Honestly, I'm going to blame this draft as a combination of kind of not drafting our seat very well, and also the fact I was a bit distracted by my other monitor just like blowing up and throwing warning messages at me. So, yeah. We'll try and pick up some wins even with this one, but it could be kind of rough. Not happy with where it ended. Or is ending, I guess. I really can't afford to take any more lands. I actually think Thassa's Oracle might legitimately be better than Fibblefip, so we'll grab that. Ba-dum-ba-dum-bum-bum. Hopefully we can nail some games with this one. I'm a little skeptical. Little bit skeptical of getting anywhere productive. This is probably actually pretty good in a deck like this. Rogrin Triome, do you help me? I think you actually do, right? Yeah, this is actually not bad here at all. It's basically an island, but it's a good one to grab off a Golos, so I think I'll pick this up. It's more annoying that we ended up with this mess of a deck, and we're probably going to be short on playables in this mess of a deck, which is really off-putting. Like... How many lands are in this currently? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we actually do have 23 playables at the sec. With a slightly top-heavy curve. But admittedly, most of that top-heavy curve is like Waker, Lay Claim, Shark Typhoon, things that can be cycled away cheaply, so that's something, I guess. Pretty sure this deck probably wants the 18th land, though. This card, honestly, is normally quite good, but it might not be good enough if we are just a two-color deck, and this is really only good with Golos and nothing else. Don't know, honestly, on that one, kind of 50-50. Is there anything I legitimately don't like, other than the Orrery? What does GPG do for us? We have how many creatures? Let's flick this back to the other view real quick just to check. 8. Yikes. Nothing like the old 8 creature deck. Does play very well with Thassa's Oracle later on, though. Yeah, this is a bit of a dodgy one. I guess I am on 18 lands with this Balageb recovery anyway, so maybe that's just good enough. Okay, let's give this a spin and see if we can win some games. I'm going to take a second, folks. Don't go anywhere. I wish I could read what you were saying, but Twitch. I'm going to be back in a second for these games with this cube deck in a moment. I'm just going to pop to the bathroom and grab myself a drink. So enjoy some highlights, and I'll be back in just a second. Maya Triton. It still can't be killed just yet by the Liliana, at least. Yeah, we take 3. Discards a Woe Strider. That one can come back if you like. Oh, man. I need a big one, deck. Come on. Give me something. That is a Temple of Mystery. Not what I would have referred to as a big one. I should have scried in my upkeep. I was too busy tilting off. That extinction event makes me want to vomit. Match 5 it is. Rakdos versus Gruul. Oh my god. What an extinction event. Okay. Let's see who gets to be the winner, shall we? Gruul Adventures it is. I don't like this matchup, but we are playing Gruul, so it can only go so badly. We do lose the die roll, which kind of sucks. These Amber Shield Breakers are largely blank in this matchup, but I still think this is fine. Slow, but fine. Dun 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 dun. Just going to cast a 2/1. Hand is not set up to not cast a 2-drop here. You may stomp it. That is fine. Yep. Main deck of Crown War might be coming in clutch here. Yikes. What about a cheaper Crown War? How would you feel about that, Scott? There's so totally a Village Rites over there too. Oh, oh no. Oh. Thanks very much for bearing with me, folks. Hopefully, we're heading in the right direction. Hi, Yannis. Hopefully you're doing well today. I'm hoping Twitch is fixed, maybe, because I can see a couple of chat messages coming through. If you are still chilling with me and enjoying some Cube tonight, pop something in the chat just so I can see that you're here. Hopefully Twitch is... We pray, okay. I can see Death Right Barman. Maybe I have a chat back again. Maybe my chat has returned. What an absolute mess that was. Both Twitch blowing up and the draft. Both of those things were a mess. Hey, yep. Oh, it looks like we have a little pink robin too. All right, cool. Looks like faith may have been restored. And can someone help a noob? We can certainly try. Yannisk, what do you need help with? You're not sure if you should craft a deck. Well, what are you thinking about crafting? Ooh, opponent has a Waker of the Waves too. Okay. So we're just going to Growth Spiral here. Just looking for lands, honestly. Sweet. So, how likely is it this Wayward Sawtooth gets countered? I guess I should play around Censor at least, because that I can do. It is. It's very possible that it is worth waiting Little Pink Robin, but it very much depends on what you're thinking of crafting too. Because if it's going to be cards that are like definitely good moving forward, then it's not quite so bad. Also, might be thinking of crafting like a historic deck, for example. So, I think that's a very valid point and definitely worth thinking about. But well worth asking what the intention is too, right? Okay, getting slightly punished for my previous decisions here. Don't think it's too bad. I still get to hold Waker Supreme Will here, which is kind of just fine. But this deck is really kind of poop soup. I may have made a mistake. Opponent finds a red land. So they are either Teemo or have something like Golos as well, just like us. Spring, okay. Do we ever fight over this? We got so much gas going on, I think we legitimately probably should. Oh, sent a link through. Okay, you'll have to give me a second, Yannisk, because it's kind of hard to multitask in that kind of capacity. So bear with me, and I'll try and take a look in just a sec. Any of them any good? No worries, just 2 seconds, we'll take a look. Okay, so the blue-red deck that you see is from a Gentry. I don't know what this event is, unfortunately. I'm going to get a blue source here just so I can definitely cast my Jace. I've seen things like this before, but this definitely looks like it's a budget deck. Like, it looks like it's been made to be cheap and to stay cheap. That's the blue-red deck. Well, they're both blue-red decks. Okay, the first one that you posted, I should say then. The second one from Tom Duwal looks kind of similar, to be honest. It looks like it's got some budget considerations, but does look a little bit better. I would say I would say in general that neither of those are particularly good, but they are very budget friendly. So if you're trying to start out and you want to not spend too much money, they seem like decent choices. Oh, Svim, no. Oh, no. Buddy, I'm sorry. Next season it'll be. Next season it will be indeed. Hopefully you have better luck in the next one, much like me. Yeah, it doesn't... That's what I was kind of saying, Robin. It doesn't look like it'll be amazing. But I do think it looks budget friendly. And if you're a new player and you're trying not to spend money, it seems like an okay choice. I think I am just going to mill my opponent. I don't really have any payoffs for milling myself. So you can have some cards in the graveyard. And I will draw a Pact to Negation, which is not bad. We'll get them next season? Exactly. They let me play some Historic. Trust me, I'll come back and kick their butt. That's fair, Jan. As I say, Pink Robin was trying to give you some good advice. The problem is we have another set coming in like a month now. It's really not long at all. Oh, I guess I have Search for a Scanter. I forgot about this. So it's kind of hard to give you advice on what to build when brand new cards are on the horizon. But as I say, that looks... Yeah, that looks budget friendly. I won't say it's good, because it's not good. But it does look like the kind of deck that you probably won't get completely slaughtered, at least. So it's probably not an awful place to start. Hey, Paragon, nice to see you again. I really don't get it. Like, I appreciate that people come in and say, you know, sorry I had to bail, but guys, you don't have to apologize. I'm not making you be here. You can go, and then you can come back if you like. It's not a problem. Yeah, I think saying to wait and build wild cards is probably a pretty safe way to go, but obviously Yannisk is saying they just want something to play with right now. And if you want something to play with right now, and you're trying to do it without spending too much money, then I think that's a defendable deck. Yeah, it's very easy to burn through gold and gems, unfortunately. Magic is expensive. Opponent is down to 14 cards. I do not want this. I do want this. How badly do I want this? Probably not that badly. Let's mill you a little more. Yeah, it would be really cool to start activating the goal loss, but I don't think I want it that bad. We're in decent shape here, honestly. Okay. Shark can start politely poking my Jace. I tell you what, Jan Nisk, if you give me a few moments just to... as Barman was saying, Twitch did kind of shit itself, so it's possible Cardboard Live went down as well. Let me restart it just to give it a kick. Yeah, if you give me a few minutes, I'll give you some free booster packs. If you bear with me, I've got some codes you can redeem on Arena. Because I'm part of a content creator program, and also I have a lovely sponsor as well. And I'll just give you a handful of codes, and you can claim some free boosters, and maybe that will help you pick up some stuff for your collection. You'll just have to bear with me a second, because it's kind of hard to do that in the middle of the game. But if you're happy to wait until this game is finished, I'll give you some free stuff. Yeah, I agree, honestly, Robin. I do agree. I think this is fine to pick up, honestly. So let's mill my opponent just a little bit more. There's actually goal loss activation available from just my lands now. Yeah, Sailor is really good. Sailor is really, really good. Pretty happy just to pass here again, because I don't think I need to really blink. I definitely have control of the board. You can definitely spring to mind. Opponent on 6 cards left. Has Cardboard Live returned yet? Looks like it's being a bit of a stickler. Hopefully it's back for you folks. I can't see it myself just yet. Teferi, Master of Time. Yeah, that does not do very much, honestly. That's completely fine. Completely fine. Honestly, technology is just blowing up today. Very sorry, guys. Isn't technology great? Opponent can loot. Don't care about this. They're on 4 cards remaining. For a deck that's a bit of a clump of cards, this game actually came out pretty good. But to be fair, my opponent didn't do very much either. We just kind of milled most of their good stuff. Ah, that makes sense. Really rather you not do that, to be honest. Had a Thassa's Oracle of their own. In the graveyard you go. So, boink away the shark. How many cards have I got? 17? A little bit of flash. A little bit more flash. Untap. Triggers. I can pin this and transform the search. And then pay for my pact so that I don't die. Move to combat. Do we reckon they've got a way of reanimating this Thassa's Oracle? Because that will really suck. Phases out the goal loss, sure. Don't much care about that. You will have one card left in deck, right? When shit hits the fan. So hopefully they have no way of bringing that back. Because if they do, well, we lost. God damn it, man. I am short on mana for any of that to matter. Well, that feels awful. Opponent has both Oracle and Jace, and we just come up one card short of milling them, apparently. Hi, Sugar Fairy, nice to see you. Just in time to watch me get completely destroyed by my opponent playing best off of us milling them, but hey, what can you do, I suppose? Okay, guys, I'm going to hop into another game in just a second, but as I say, I just want to give some free boosters, out-milled exactly, to our lovely new friend, Yanisk. So, give me just a second while I type these out, and then I'll go into another game. So, if you would like some free booster packs, Yanisk, all I'm going to do is I'm going to whisper them over to you as a new player. And basically, these are codes. If you go to the store in-game and redeem these codes, they should get you a booster pack for each one you redeem. So I'm going to pop like 3 codes over. It will just take me a second or two to type them out. And hopefully they're able to help you in kickstarting your collection of cards on Magic Arena. So there is the first one for you. Let me grab the second one. There we go, and a third one. Got to double check these just to make sure that I type them correctly. There we go, you're very welcome. I'm just happy to help. Oh, Little Pink Robin, thank you so much. Also a link there you can click on, Yanisk, that should have tons of free stuff for you to claim that is like global and universal as well to get you started. So, thanks for stopping in. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. If you are also one of the many people that are stopping by tonight for the first time, do consider chucking us a follow if you haven't done so already, because it would be cool to see you again in the future for some more Magic. Let's have a bit of better luck, shall we, in the next game, and not lose to our opponents' Thassa's, Oracles, and Jaces. That'd be great. That would be pretty great. I think this is kind of fine. A Scanter on 2 into just like probably cycle one of these away, try and find some action in general. Hopefully our opponent isn't too aggressive, and as long as they aren't too aggressive, we should be fine. Let's go fetch a blue source off of this. There's a ghost in my house, apparently knocking things over. Great. It was game-winning, Minotaur. They had 4 cards left in library and had Teferi in play. So when the Oracle lands, it's 4 Devotion and it wins the game. Speak of the devil, Yanis, thank you very much for the follow, my dude. I appreciate that. Glad you're enjoying your stay, and hopefully you keep enjoying Magic. That's okay, Minotaur. It's easy enough to miss. But yeah, was a lethal Oracle was the reason I counted it. They had 4 cards left and a Teferi in play, which is why I then milled them with Jace. Yeah, it doesn't show you the pips until the Oracle's in play. Like, you can see it right here, funnily enough, that it shows 1, even though if I cast the Oracle, it obviously counts itself. Happy to bin this in this spot. Hi, Mubs. Don't worry, Minotaur, don't worry. Yeah, no, as you can imagine, Mubs, not exactly the best thing. Minotaur, stop apologizing. Stop apologizing right now. No need to apologize, I promise. It's the kind of thing that's very easy to miss. You're entitled to ask questions. I will never shame you for asking questions that aren't really dumb. I just realised Yanis tracked us follow, so I need to update our current follow count. Unfortunately, we are going to be a little short of the goal, but every single person matters, so let's make sure we get that on there. I would like an island, please and thank you. So sadly can't cast the Jace here, which kinda sucks. We're an island off, unfortunately. I think I'm just going to hold Waker of the Waves. Indeed, Minisar. Sadly, Jace is triple blue. Not an easy one to cast. Farika's Spawn. Okay, let's pop this in the bin for now. We can always bounce that with... Okay, cool. So this is actually going to be a really good little turn. Let's grab this Hinterland Harbour, and then we can Baral's Expertise into Jace. Thassa, Deep Dwelling, and Urian. Yeah, I've played my fair share of Thassa Urian decks. I very much enjoy doing that kind of stuff. It's very much my cup of tea. Alright, Hinterland Harbour, Baral's Expertise. Boink, boink. Correct, Mubs. That's pretty good. Pretty good combo. Cast a Jace for free. My opponent should not have Thassa's Oracle in the deck, so I am going to mill them. Oh yeah, definitely Cash, yeah. There was actually a standard deck for a little while just called Blue-White, like Thassa or Blue-White Urian or whatever you might think, that was based around that little combination. Hey, just because you didn't know it was a thing doesn't mean you're not clever. You still spotted it by yourself. That means you're learning and you're picking up synergies. Nothing wrong with that. Pretty happy to keep Supreme Will, honestly. Let's transform this. Boop. Sadly a tap land, so no Chromatic Orrery. But we are going to start drawing cards and or filtering through stuff in just a little bit. Yeah, exactly. That's the right thing to take away from that. You identified two cards that work really well together, and you're right. They do work really well together because people have played them together in decks that have put up tournament results. So you're on the right track. I'm really sorry, Yanis. There is an extension I normally have on for the stream called Cardboard Live, which is really good at showing you cards so you can hover over them. I'm going to try and reboot it again now, but Twitch is just having a bit of a bad day and kind of struggling to function. So hopefully it'll come back for you in a few minutes, and it will let you hover over stuff and read it, so that if you can't read it, you can figure it out. This is fine. Otherwise, if you have questions, by all means, you can type !card and it'll pull it up for you, or you can ask, and I will do my best to answer the question. I'm pretty happy just countering this and getting rid of this Gifted Aetherborn before it becomes a pain. Opponent's deck seems a little clunky, very much like ours. We could do with a payoff or two. Unfortunately, we haven't found one yet. I would like to tap everything that is not a Scanta here. Whoop. Chromatic Orrery. Opponent likes what they see. I also like what I see. It's a really cool little animation. Unfortunately, the sad part is they do have to be spelt correctly, Yanis. Let me see if I can fix that for you. There you go. Hopefully. Yeah, the Crucible animation is really good too. I agree. Stitcher Supplier here. I'll hover over it for you. Basically, when it comes into play or when it dies, my opponent mills 3 cards. Let's search up something with a scanter. I'll take this first for knowledge. Yeah, it's staple in most decks that care about their own graveyard, right? No, I know, but I will try my best. As I say, normally I have an extension just active that's really good for showing that kind of stuff without me having to do it. But for some reason, today, Twitch is just having a hissy fit. And everything is kind of exploding. So, I'm very sorry. Bump. Sadly, no action here is kind of sad. Really going to need to find some stuff. Can afford to take a hit a little bit longer, but, you know, not great. That's okay, Yanis. Like, again, no problem in not being an average Twitch user. If we can help, let me know. And, honestly, it's nothing to do with you, buddy. About, I guess, let me check how long ago it was now, because, yeah, about 45 minutes ago, everything on, like, the client side just went real south. And there's been tech issues for the last, 3/4 of an hour. This really sucks. I was trying to hold on to this lay claim, and I'm very scared to cycle it in response, so go on then. Alright, this way we just lose a Dryad of the Lycian Grave. I did still want to hand on to that, though, to be fair. Very sad to have lost that. Okay. Certainly not in the worst shape here, but we've really got to find one of our remaining pieces of gas, because unfortunately the Jace and the Oracle are both in the bin. That is a Fiend Artisan. I would like you to have played that before I lost my lay claim, I'll be honest. I will be honest. Let's take the Godfarer's Gift. That one seems quite good. And we'll draw a card. Even found a Pact of Negation to keep it safe. Look at that. Bala Ged's Recovery. So 11 cards left. Let's scry this to the bottom. Can I recovery anything relevant this turn? I guess I can just steal the Fiend Artisan if I particularly care. With Lay Claim. Or I can just slam this and start getting to work. Just get the Exclusion Mage back. Yeah, that seems okay. Let's do that. Move to combat. Grab the Exclusion Mage back from my bin. Boink. Taking cards from the graveyard. Sounds good, Cash, honestly. Hopefully you have a lot of fun with it. I think I'll leave the 4/4 back, honestly. Just endlessly play Elspeth Conquers Death. Yeah. Love me some ECD. Just need Thassa? Yeah, absolutely. Thassa's a great little card, but they are unfortunately mythics, so I do feel your pain. So I will eat this, my opponent will spend their turn bringing it back, and I am completely okay with that. Yep. We'll take two. Phyrexian Obliterator. That one is a bit of an issue. I might have to pact it to keep it off the table. Alternatively, I'll draw an Essence Capture. Which seems pretty good too. Oh no! Come back. Nice. Alright, picking up a nice free one there. And you know what wins mean. Hopefully my commands are working again now. Because hopefully Twitch has stopped being broken. It is. Cool. More free stuff. As always, first person to claim the code that goes in the chat, it's a free booster pack for you, courtesy of us doing the big win. Go, go, go. Good luck, good luck, good luck. If you happen to open a good rare, let me know. I always like to know that kind of thing. Hello, Sir Sunday. Very nice to see you today. How are you? You've been missed. All right, on the scoreboard with this pile of green-blue cards. Let's try and keep it going. Doing well. Had to work Christmas weekend. Ooh. But off for New Year's. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad. Honestly, so Sunday, I've had a really bad day. I'm not lying to anybody. Unfortunately, I got the news today that the area I live in is going into much harsher restrictions regarding COVID. So the store that I work for and put a lot of my time into is having to close its doors again. And I am back to basically not being able to go to work, which kind of sucks. So outside of today, it's been pretty good, but today's been pretty rough. So we're just trying to chill with a bit of Cube and my lovely community, have a good time, and take it as best we can. Got a demonic embrace from the pack. Very nice, Robin. Enjoy. Hopefully it makes you fly sooner rather than later. I do, Minasar, yes. I work for the lovely store that sponsors the stream, Lazy Dragon Gaming. They're based in Blackpool here in England. You can feel free to look us up, but the website is still being built, so we can't do online purchases just yet, which is a big part of the problem, honestly. The store recently rebranded to relaunch, so we're still getting things set up, which means the website is not ready, and well, we can't do a lot of in-store selling anymore. So yeah, it's okay, Sir Sunday. We'll manage, but it's obviously a scary time for any recent business. So we'll do our best, and hopefully we come out of the other side okay. I know we've shipped to places like Brazil before just fine, but I could be wrong about how that's about to change, given that we're about to leave the EU as well, because I live in the best country in the world. The local tabletop store in your town had to close semi-permanently. Yeah, I'm very sorry to hear that. We are in a very similar position, unfortunately. Just kind of figuring out how we're gonna keep afloat. Easier said than done, of course. All right, Wayward Sawtooth. Play our extra land for the turn. Poke our opponent in the head. Let's try and keep up the good traction and accelerate towards a Shark Typhoon here. That'd be nice. Yeah, needless to say, 2020 has been a year. Ooh, opponent has Oracle of Moldiah. All right, so they're going to start accelerating as well. So this is going to be quite a difficult race to win, I think. Yeah, the Search for Scouts is really good, really good card. Oh god. I cannot afford to keep Thassa's Oracle here, sadly. Okay. So Exclusion Mage, hold up the Essence capture to get the Oracle again on the way down. Seems like a plan. Sawtooth cannot attack just yet, but it will be able to start attacking soon, I hope. It's been really cool to have everyone stopping by and enjoying some Cube today, though. It's, I know it sounds really cheesy. Is this a hard cast match? I think it might be. But the growth on the stream has been pretty noticeable over the last month. We're starting to more consistently get to the 10 to 15 viewer mark, and that helps a lot. It's reassuring because I'm trying really hard. So it's nice to see slowly but surely we're heading in the right direction. I sadly have to bin this Godpharaoh's Gift. Oh, it might not be a hard cast game. I was hoping it was going to be. Going to keep the Thassa's Intervention. Big crunch. In we go. So yeah, just honestly, that keeps me going. The stream has kept me going for the last like 9 months, to be fair, because ever since this whole thing started, I've needed something to look forward to. Wow, opponent's going to take the hit. Down to 8. Okay. Please cast finale. Yeah, Mubs, I really appreciate people saying that too. I'm very lucky that people are very kind with their words and have made me very aware of how much the stream has helped. And that makes it all worth it. Like, it's why I loved the Christmas Day stream so much. Okay, this turn is going to be really sweet. So if I cycle this for 0, I can draw the Thassa's Intervention and counter this massive gargantuan Minotaur. Sequencing. You've come back to Twitch because due to COVID you're not socialising people nearly as much. Exactly, I hear that a lot. You feel like a dog putting on the radio when its owners leave. You like hearing people talking as I do stuff. You know what? I very much agree with that. I think a lot of people do. I didn't get to make a shark, sadly, no. But probably for the best that we don't let the Minotaur hit the table. Yeah, as I say, the Christmas Day stream was such a big one for me because everyone was really, really vocal about how it helped them not be alone. And it really helped me not be alone as well because I was spending Christmas by myself this year as well. So I'm glad that what I'm doing and the content I'm making is not only helping people learn how to play Magic and come and be entertained and have fun, but I'm glad that people think I'm a nice person to talk to. That's a really nice feeling. So I'm going to keep trying to be not a shit human being. I did, Mubs, but I had all of you as well. Opponent will find back their ridiculous bombs. Yes. Yep. Okay. Sweet. Alright, more victories with the green-blue pile of cards. You know what that means? More free stuff. I'm going to stick another free booster pack in the chat. That's going to be the first one that goes in. And then I'm going to give away one more collected company code as well. Because they need to be redeemed by midnight tonight. So like there's like 40 or so minutes before they can't be redeemed anymore. So we got another boosty for the free stuff. Hey, Icy Reindeer. We picked up, I think, 4 or 5 wins in the first cube we played. And this is the second one of the night. So not too bad. Not too bad. Free boosty. And then we get another alternate art collected company. There are 3 left total. So in the next 20 minutes, I'll be giving out all of these for your last chance to get that unique collected company art if you really want it. So company code, go, go, go. Be the first one to claim it. Good luck. And we'll hop into another match. Well, another game. It's sadly best of 1 cube now. Can't play best of 3 anymore. It's been going really well though. Thanks for asking. I really enjoy this cube. I am going to try and build it in paper, I think, when the world allows. It's a lot of fun to play. Alright, this hand is a little slow, but I think it's fine. Another Thassa's Oracle. Okay. Let's lead on Drowned Catacombs here. As it is the one that will be tapped either way. What's the big code for? The big code is for a special version of a card art. So you'll see, for example, some cards on MTG Arena, they have unique, like, different art versions or like full art versions. And there was a charity event that gave away codes for content creators like myself to give away to our communities. And that is for one of those. But again, it is the first person to claim it that gets it. So it's like a one-time deal. Skittering Surveyor. Everyone likes Skittering Surveyor. Okay. I'm not going to pack this, obviously, but People playing creatures that I can't bounce away with Exclusion Mage easily makes me sad. Ooh, Wayward Sawtooth is actually pretty good here. Let's play that out and play myself a tap land for turn. And then poke my opponent in the air with this Ghostly Pirate. Wow, Cardboard Life does not want to work, does it? We'll give it one more stab to see whether it wants to reboot. It's a real shame it's not come back since Twitch went down. Yeah, Sawtooth was a really good draw. Looking for land number 5 now. Woohoo! Okay. So this Baral's expertise would be rather aggressive. I think I'm honestly going to be patient here and draw a card with the Sailor. I feel like my opponent's hand is like full of removal or like maybe even like bigger stuff. So I'm just going to be tentative and try and draw some cards. Bum ba dum ba bum. There is the Heartless Act. 19 turn clock, exactly. Let's draw ourselves a card off of this real quick. Then my opponent might think it's safe to jam like a big Liliana or something, and we can fire off this pact. Well, hello, John Ramos. No. Nice to see you, buddy. Hopefully you're doing well today. I would like to pay for my pact as to not die. Scry. I will keep lands on top yet again. Alright. Hopefully my opponent's hand is fairly empty. I appreciate that, John. I really do. We've been having some fun. It's been fairly busy tonight, on and off. And Cube's been a blast. So it's doing a good job at keeping me distracted. But I appreciate you coming and checking in. Means a lot. What does my opponent want to pop in the bin with Gravebreaker? Just a Dread Wanderer? I can live with that. I have no doubt in my mind you are a man of your word. Never for a second said that you weren't, but I appreciate it nonetheless. The Magic community is very good at looking out for each other. And in a similar vein, I guess, if you want to support another content creator who is very good at what they do, please go and check out John Ramos MTG, who also streams on the platform and is a fantastic creator. You should go and say hi. I'm going to put my opponent's board back into their hand and cast a free Growth Spiral. It is free real estate. It has indeed Minasar, which is something. What comes after Platinum? You have Diamond. Diamond is the next level up. An anonymous gifter is gifting 5 tier 1 subs. John, thank you. John Ramos, the generosity is super appreciated. Thank you so much for gifting 5 subs to my community. Paying forward your own sub, and then cash. Oh my god, hang on. There's too many notifications. Cash, Hobnob Man, Sugar Fairy, Is That a Deer, and Steely Boy, welcome. I really appreciate that, John. Thank you so much. That's extremely generous of you. And welcome along to HowlingMines, guys, who got those gifted subs. I really appreciate it. Thank you for coming and saying hello. Enjoy your emotes and enjoy the content. Thanks again, John. That's very, very sweet of you. Let's briefly pop this Enforcer back out of the way, because I can start attacking with this Swordtooth now. Yeah, no, thank you. Thanks, everybody. And thank you, Minasar, for saying I deserve it. I'm doing my best. But I never want people to think I'm taking their generosity for granted either. I will do my best, John. And again, thank you so much. You're too kind. I think I can probably afford to just counter this on the way down. Maybe I'm supposed to let this go. Yeah, this doesn't actually matter. That seems fine. We can do that. I appreciate it so much, John. It's very, very sweet. And I look forward to hopefully getting into a position post-COVID that I can afford to do the same. In the meantime, I'm just going to keep shouting out good creators and trying to spread the love however I can. So I am probably going to counter this one though, because I'd like to keep attacking with my sword tooth. It's rough to use that as intervention here because it would, you know, have a good chance to find us cards. No, I know that, John. I don't say there is for a second. I'm just hopeful it's something that I can do in the future, you know? How many cards do I have left? 23. I'm probably just casting this to try and look for relatively reasonable cards. I didn't full control in time. Bugger. The rank that comes after Platinum is Diamond, says Sunday. And then after Diamond is Mythic. Do I want Lay Claim or Orrery? I guess the Orrery is going to draw me more cards. Hopefully my opponent doesn't slam some kind of bomb. Yeah, you are getting there. Good luck, good luck. If I can be of any help, let me know. Am I really trading this for the Lamia? I guess I'm not, because I need to draw 2 cards a turn off of the Orrery. So, sure. Plat 1, keep it up. Good stuff. John, one of these days I'll get round to trying proper New York style pizza. But today is sadly not that day. Yeah, I agree with you, Minisar. It's the reason I actually decided not to. Unfortunately, I wished I'd kept Lay Claim, because that is quite good. That is a magic card you're allowed to cast. Oh dear. I'll take 4, he says sheepishly. Wish I'd kept the Lay Claim. How sick would that be? Okay, Orrery. I'm going to shuffle it back in, but we need some help. We need some real help. Think I might have been too greedy to keep the card draw engine. Because unfortunately my opponent's had a good one in their hand. Godfarrow's Gift is a heck of a card. Yanis, they come from... so the codes that I'm giving out tonight have come from M21 and from Ikoria. They're the ones that I have to give out at the moment, and they're limited to 5 per account. So if you've claimed them from Ikoria and M21 already, you won't be able to claim any. But if only one of those is good to you, you can let me know, and I'll try and make sure you're getting packs of the other kind so you can use them. The other codes for like art and for gems and stuff, when I have those, you can use them anytime. But the packs come from my lovely sponsor, so they come out of actual physical packs. Goodbye, Wayward Sawtooth. You tried. Yeah, this is looking like a bit of a slaughter now, sadly. I guess I can find my own Godfarrow's Gift. Maybe I can find, like, I have no idea. We are in serious trouble here. Yep, don't think it was going to matter anyway. Alright, cool. That's a shame. That's a shame. I think if we keep Lay Claim, we can probably win that game. But we got greedy and didn't keep the Lay Claim, which seems like a mistake. Oh well, is what it is. Lovely folks. I guess I should check in real quick. I've got a couple more Coco codes. I've actually got 2 Coco codes that need to be claimed by tonight. If any of my subscribers have not had the Extra Life Collected Company and you want it, please tell me now. Because if you've not had it and you do want it, and you're subscribed to the channel, I need to know so that I can give you one before I just give them away. Because if I don't have any subscribers come and ask for one in the next 10 minutes or so, the last 2 codes I have are going out in chat for the first people to claim them. To make sure they get used. I see Reindeer will take one. I can do that. And that'll be 1 left. So let me grab that. Delete. And I'll whisper it over to you. I'm sorry, Sir Sunday. Obviously, I can't make those aim at people. Sadly, sadly. So let's whisper that to Icy Reindeer. There you go. One left. If a subscriber claims it, you'll be welcome to it. Otherwise, I'll be giving it out probably after this game, if no one else asks for it beforehand, just to make sure that someone actually gets it. I can't believe we had 50 of those to give away, and we've managed to do it. It's kind of insane. This hand is also fine, by the way. I'm going to keep lands and just work towards Dryad. Don't need it. Perfectly fair cash. The offer is there, of course. But yeah, I'm actually going to give massive praise to another lovely content creator for that. It's the lovely Zabricus, who, if you haven't checked out, they are also brilliant. Check out Zabricus. They're the one who gave me codes to give to you all because they were the one who won them. So they gave me 50 codes to give to my lovely community, which was very, very sweet of them. I would like to draw a land so that I can hardcast this Shark Typhoon. Is that too much to ask? Oh, apparently I'm popular. Yeah, again, the community here for Magic is really cool. Like, if we have spare stuff we can give away, we try and do our best to make sure that we can loop them around and make sure people are getting them, and just look after each other. It's, for the most part, really sweet. Sadly, no land means no hardcast Shark Typhoon, as much as I might try. Put on some blue-red good stuff. Let's see how this goes. Saheeli. Sure. Okay, I don't think I'm under any pressure to cycle this shark just yet. Yeah, sure, we keep this. Baldy! How very offended I am about something I've not had control over for nearly 10 years. God, you've hit my weak spot, Jimmy. Whatever shall I do? How are you today, buddy? Hopefully you're doing well. Thanks for stopping in and saying hi. I do indeed. Nothing wrong with a shaved head at all. I started losing my hair when I was, what, 16? So yeah, literally 10 years ago now. Kind of come to terms with it. It's kind of whatever. Let's make a 3/3 shark here and try and challenge this Saheeli. Yeah, obviously I'm a bit beat up about the tier 4 situation, but other than that, I'm doing okay, buddy. Thanks for asking. Just chilling out, having a good time with some cubes, and appreciating some of the love from my community tonight, who've been great. So Sunday, why? I love Shark Typhoon. This card's hilarious. Opponent unfortunately has an answer to our 3/3 shark. Oh. Didn't really want to keep a land there. 2 cards in the graveyard at the minute. This attack feels fairly free. I don't think there's anything massively punishing for it. I'd love to draw like Golos or one of the big haymakers here. I'm a little worried about the Saheeli running away with the game if we can't actually get at it. I assumed the shark was going to be able to hit it most of the time, but apparently not. I guess I should will now in case... I don't care about this. This is fine. The Dryad can die. We're out of lands anyway. So, we'll let it go. I might need to count like a 6-drop or something. Or that. I might need to counter that. You ran into quite a few decks that just cycled it over and over and the whole strat was to spam sharks. Yeah, that's fair enough. Like, if you don't enjoy playing against that, or in that one particular case you didn't find any answers, I can understand why it might be quite frustrating. Like, people drawing multiple sharks in a row can be a little bit unfortunate and not enjoyable. But in general, I think the card's really sweet, personally. I'm going to cycle this Wilt so that I can flip my Escanta. I also found a Godpharaoh's Gift, which is pretty good. Personally, the fact a card like Shark Typhoon is good is just hilarious to me. It's actually just better than good. Gotta bin this to flip the Ascanta, sadly. Whoop. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if I play this, I go to 9, I go to 7. I can do it all. Haha. Cast 14 mana's worth of artifacts. Bonk. Alright, well, I have an Ascanta to help me find some things to do, but I have no other creatures in my graveyard, so kind of got to find some of them too. In an ideal world, the Ascanta finds me Jace, Wielder of Mysteries, and I can mill myself, looking for a creature. Electric Dominance. Okay. So, okay. Gonna need a good spell. Yes, Jimmy, it basically is, yeah. Godpharaoh's Gift is a 7-mana artifact that flips token copies very much into play, very much like the Scarab God, yeah. It's a good little card. I think my opponents wanted to kill the 4/4, and they were more interested in casting Sarkhan anyway. No, that was Godpharaoh's Gift. Alright, let's try and find a spell. I repeat, let's try and find a spell. Alright, well the Jace is probably the keep. I hit a Brazen Borrower as well, so I can attack with that if I want to. I'm going to mill myself, in case I hit something better than Brazen Borrower. I hit Wayward Sawtooth Thassa's Oracle. Okay. No worries, John. Hopefully your wife's having a lovely time too. And everything's okay. I guess I just take the flyer, right? Kill off Saheeli. We did indeed find Golos, who will start really flipping stuff into play next turn. Just got to worry about this Sarkhan, who is definitely big and dangerous. Opponent will punch Jace down a little bit. Okay. Cast the Golos. Wow, there's 22 people in here? That's absurd. How y'all doing tonight, folks? Thanks for coming to say hi. Free Exclusion Mage. Boop. Oh, come back. I wasn't done doing the cool things. Nice. Okay, cool. You know what that means? More free stuff. More free things coming to all you lovely folks that are coming to chill with me. Most importantly, one more free booster pack. And then the last collected company code I have. So if you are in the market for that alternative extra life collected company, this, in a second, will be the last one that I have. So first code going in the chat, free M21 booster pack for the first person to claim the code successfully. Go, go, go. Good luck with that. Hopefully you open, you know, an Ugin or something. And then last but not least, final chance to get that collected company. Code is in the chat now. Good luck. Hopefully someone gets it who will enjoy it. We're 3-2 with this pile of green blue cards. Let's try and keep it up. Fingers crossed. Wow. Got it? Nicely done, Sir Sunday. Nicely done. Enjoy it. It's a lovely piece of artwork. The gift subs might have missed you, but the company code did not. I think this... Oh, this hand is super borderline, right? You're very welcome, Sir Sunday. I'm happy to help. I think I can keep this. If I draw a blue land, I'm fine. If the Dryad doesn't die, I'm fine. So I think it's a very unique combination of affairs, but It's probably okay. It's weird to keep this hand when everything costs double blue, but Dryad, hopefully you can carry us. Fingers crossed. Ooh, Elvish Reclaimer. Spicy. That is about the worst draw going. Oh no. I'm about to be scooted to death. I don't like how this is going. Alright, so if the Dryad survives, I'm okay. I can just bounce the board with Baral's expertise. Or I can just cast Golos. Yeah, okay, cool. Let's do that first. Grab myself an island. Well, not just an island, but a land that taps for blue even if the Dryad dies. And then I should be able to... Okay, you can bounce the Golos, that's fine. Alright, this might turn out okay. Opponent looking for lands. Finds land, makes insect. It's going to start making scoots now, though, which is terrifying. Can you do that instant speed? Sack a land. Oh, so it won't make scoots. Okay, that's fine. The meta game in general, of what format? Because this, obviously, Sunday, this is a cube. So it's kind of the deck that you draft and put together from the packs that you're offered. And I think both blue and green are pretty good in that cube, but all the colours are good depending on what kind of deck you put together. If you're referring to like standard or historic, I don't think either of those are particularly blue-green heavy right now. Not so much more than they have been, because Uro is still a card in historic. Okay, so boink, boink, boink. Opponent can sack a land, it doesn't actually matter, because it will just make another insect. I'm guessing they're a Golos deck as well, though, by the looks of it. They are 5-color good stuff. I recognise my opponent's username. Bob is Cool is a name that I recognise, but I'm not sure why. Maybe I'm supposed to know who that is. Let's cast the Thassa's Oracle here. We're nowhere near being able to use it to win the game, and... is the Dryad still alive? It is. And I can always bring it back with Godfarrow's Gift later on, if required. Okay, okay. Okay, opponent seems to have lands. So now the question becomes, how do I beat a Scoot Swarm? The answer is... I don't know. Alright, so we're on 4, 5, 6 mana currently. So I guess my turn is just Jace. Am I supposed to try and mill my opponent again? I think I am. It's very hard for two of our opponents in the same cube battle to have both Thassa's Oracle and Jace like we do. Right. Milled the Disallow. Unfortunately didn't find a land, which is kind of what I was hoping for. Just going to hold up Essence Scatter here. Essence Capture either. Yeah, the spell that's in my hand. I'm going to hold up that one. Sailor gets disfigured. Which... It never feels okay to say that Sailor got disfigured quite as blasé as I just did. Please leave. I do not want that spell to resolve. No doubt my opponent has Field of the Dead in their deck, so Ulvenvold Hydra needs to go away. Please and thank you. Alright, let's mill you just a little bit. Mills Thragtusk and Niv Mizzet Reborn. Feels good. Feels good. So we play this as a white source. Golos goes and gets our black land. And then we can start spinning next turn. Boop. Okay. Alright. So you're saying there's a chance? You're telling me there's a chance? Oh. Assassin's Trophy. That's so boring. Fine. I kind of wanted that. Guess I have to draw God Pharaoh's Gift instead. Reclaimer Scoot Swarm is disgusting, by the way. I need to do something about that. Oh, this taps for mana anyway. Sure. Okay, that is not a thing that I can do about that. So, mill you just a little bit more. Find Waker. Waker is really good against Scoot Swarm. Boop. What if all of those had 0 power? We're going to have a whale of a time. Oh, God. Please don't kill the whale. That pun was awful. Please don't acknowledge that. This is why no one watches. This is the reason why no one watches. Scoop Swarm, yeah, it's certainly getting to Scoop Swarm territory if this Waker ever dies. I need this 7/7 whale to remain alive indefinitely. That's a Hydroid Krasis. I don't actually care about that one too much. Yeah, but opponent doesn't want it either. No, leave my whale alone. Literally, the whale is what's keeping me alive here, so... from the whale from Wales? Yes. Please don't kill the whale. Please don't kill the whale. Alright. Mill you a little bit more. There goes the Ulamog, thank God. Let's bounce you briefly. I would really rather them not cash. I need them to stay small and irrelevant. if my opponent doesn't mind. Hardcast a Shark Typhoon. We're one whale away from being swarmed. Puns. Look, I'm willing to accept if the whale bites it. Oh my God. Well, at least this kills the scoots, right? It kills everything. But also rip whale. I'll pass the turn. Well, my opponent is on 7 cards left in their library. So if they can kill me in those 7 cards, they're okay. Crack Wilds? I don't think it matters too much, honestly. Let's flash in this Brazen Borrower. It does provide mana, right? Because of the Orrery? Oh, no, you're right. It's not... there's no Dryad in play anymore. Correct. Let's draw a card with this, because we have a blue permanent in play. Growth Spiral. Alright, attack for 3. Don't you dare cycle Shark Typhoon. Don't you dare. God. It's fine. Everything is fine. There are absolutely no problems here. That is my shark now. What did you... Oh no. Yoink! Skill game. It's a skill game. Suck it. You know what that deserves? That deserves multiple free booster packs. That deserves many, many free booster packs. Poor fella didn't even know what he was getting into. Exactly. Nice Ugin opponent. Alright. More free stuff. Let's celebrate how ridiculous that game was. Alright. Free booster pack codes coming to those folks who they'll benefit. If you are the first one to claim them, as always, they are yours. Enjoy them. Open some good rares. Build a collection. Come and play the game. All that wonderful jazz. First code of 3. There you go. Enjoy it if you're the one who manages to get it. Second one. Yeah, that was. I'll be honest, that one tickled me quite a lot. I was very happy. Near psychopathic levels of laughter. But hey, I mean, that's what I put myself in front of a camera for, right? So everyone can witness that. And last of the 3 for that match. Let's get another code in there. If you don't have a practiced evil villain laugh, exactly, what are you doing? Everyone needs to know what they sound like when they're eventually going to try and rule the world. It's important. If you are enjoying the content, by the way, folks, and you haven't done so already, do consider chucking us a follow. I'd love to have you around more often. 4 and 2 with pile of green-blue cards. Let's keep this up. I want more from my green-blue cards. Oh, I recognise this username as well. I also don't know from where, though. The sound is good. I will keep. Oh, fun, please. Wee woo, wee woo. You just hang? Hang is fine as well. Okie dokie. Pyromancer, sure. Whoa, Twitch is getting funny again. Sorry, guys. 2 seconds. Twitch is bugging out. It's been doing this all night, and I'm not entirely sure why. I guess it's just a case of, you know, they're busy, or whatever. Okay, I will trade with this Bomat Courier. Bonk. And I'm going to cast the Thassa's Oracle Old School to block this Viashina Pyromancer. I would like... Search for a Scanter, I think. Sorry guys, I'll have chat back in just a second. Twitch is just having a really bad day. I'm really not sure what's going on with it, to be honest. You cackle like a hyena? Yeah. It's the best kind. Okay, Chandra, Acolyte of Flame. I think I'm just going to hold up Supreme Will here. Nothing wrong with a good old hyena laugh. Earthshaker Kenra, that one's pretty good. Yeah, mono red opponent coming to kick our ass, claim our souls, take our names. I think this just has to not happen. And I have to resolve this Jace and hope it starts doing stuff. Opponents just drafted a good mono red deck. There's nothing wrong with that. We're going to have to do our best to stay alive. And then turn our life into card advantage. Facts. Okay, I understand. Didn't want to see a Bone Crusher there. That kind of sucks. Opponent's draw is not only... 2 seconds, guys. Okay, cool. I'm trying to multitask, and I'm very bad at that. Alright, Jace is almost certainly going to die, but I'm just going to turn this into drawing cards, to be brutally honest with you. Mill Glorybringer. Pick up Thassa's Intervention. Okie dokie. No respect for the Jace. They're just going to kill me. I was expecting them to castle. Oh, God. I guess there's no need to castle when you just have Embercleave. Guys, I don't think we're winning this game. I'm going to be honest. Think we're going to be dying to the cleave. Ugh. Let me just make sure I have some of those codes left. I do. Cool. Okay. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure how we get out of this one, to be very honest with you. Opponent's draw was just very efficient. Very well put together. Yeah, I mean, Embercleave is just a very powerful Magic card. Always has been, always will be. Mono Red is a good deck. No need to say that it isn't. Opponent has some fantastic tools. And Embercleave can shut up. An opponent's deck is looking like a fantastic little draft. I will check out that clip very shortly. I really enjoyed that one. Yeah, unfortunately, just going to die on Mono Red here, which is the big sad. And is not great at all. That's a very sour way to end that draft. That deck wasn't very good. I did not think it was going to go very far. And we actually had a lot of fun playing it, which is more than fine. We'll pick up our rewards for the hassle.